So I'm just taking the dog for a walk. But I just wanted to put out there big, huge thank yous to everyone who's supported my Fundly or given me things from my Amazon list. All of that. I really, really, really appreciate it. It's been pretty awesome. So I'm up in Wisconsin for the family reunion, family meeting thing, and the house is full, which is fantastic. And I've got the dog and lots of dogs, but I am talking a lot about the trail. I set up my hammock in the yard. I'll show you guys some of that stuff, and it's just pretty cool to be up here. I'm gonna keep walking through the woods, and then probably go for an actual walk with my backpack later today. So I may take more video then, more thank yous, specific thank yous, things like that. So again, thank you to everyone who is curious, interested, subscribed, all of those things. Really is pretty awesome. So I'm gonna show you what I'm looking at instead of my face. That, I guess. I guess it won't flip. Anyway, looking at walking in the woods. She's the interesting part of this walk anyway. I saw turkeys yesterday. I think I may have gotten a little bit of video of it. I don't know if you can see it, but there's some turkeys back there. I'm walking Shine, and I'm just really glad she doesn't know they're there. Although now that I'm drawing attention to them, no, she's just busy eating grass. She's eating all the grass. Yeah, so there's some turkeys out by the lake. It's a good time. All kinds of wildlife. Wild dogling. But anyway. And there's the big red dog. It's not too buggy actually, which is nice. But have her off leash, but just in the woods because there's lots of dogs. We're gonna head up the driveway, I think, from here and just back to the house. She does fine. And then down the trail. She thinks that way is the way to go. Really, we're going this way. Maybe she will find us. Ta-da! So I'm laying in my hammock. Oh, no, took me a little bit to set it up, but it went fine. I'm in the front yard. In my hammock. And there's the playhouse. The shed. Where'd they go? What's happening over there? So here's some of my hammock stuff just laid out on my sleeping pad. My hammock, my tarp, my stake bag, my stakes, and my tree straps. So there's one of my tree straps hanging up on the tree. Tree strap with my tarp ridge line because my tarp is up. The other side, the other tree. These two trees were a pretty good distance apart. That's the close-up of the beetle buckle that I use for my hammock setup. So this is with the tarp strung across the top, but in the snakeskin or the tarp sleeve so that it's tucked out of the way and I can get it in and out of my hammock without the tarp around. This is convenient for days when it probably won't rain, but may. There's me laying in it, getting that diagonal lay. Not completely because I didn't want my shoes in the hammock. But overall, that's the basic setup of how the hammock looks without the bug net on it. The bug net is pulled back, the summer sack that I have. But here it is with the summer sack over it. So there's kind of a quilt under protector underneath for my underquilt and then the bug net on top. So there's an additional layer for the bugs and underneath. This is the tarp with the doors closed. So this is what it looks like if I actually close the doors on my tarp and not just have it set up with the doors open, which I have done mostly. But this is if the weather's particularly bad, if the rain is getting crazy, I can close up those doors. I can also use that for some privacy. This is with the doors back and then flipped over, so only one side is protected by the quilt or by the tarp. Not super effective against rain, but that's my hammock setup. There's a super important picture of my dog camouflaged on the floor. This is one of the trees that went down on the property this summer. There's one of our eagle friends flying overhead, and the most important wildlife in the Northwoods, the red squirrel.